To a general audience, Coca-Cola is a story of dark marketing and corporate survival. To a business architect, it is the ultimate study in chemical lock-in and asset-light distribution. As of early 2026, Coca-Cola remains a $260 billion empire because they didn't just build a drink. They built a global operating system for liquid consumption. Most people think Coca-Cola is a massive bottling company. It's not. It's a software company for liquids. This is the deconstruction of the syrup monopoly. We begin with the medicinal hook. In the 1880s, John Pemberton didn't build a soft drink. He built a brain tonic for a society suffering from neurasthenia, Victorian burnout. The original formula was a proprietary blend of coca leaves and cola nuts, cocaine and caffeine. This wasn't refreshment, it was literal incentive engineering. Pemberton hooked his customers on a chemical loop. By the time the public realized the danger, the brand equity was already inseparable from the biological buzz. By 1903, the chemical hook became a regulatory liability. Instead of abandoning the formula, they performed a hazardous asset swap. They removed the active cocaine but kept the spent coca leaf for flavoring. They replaced the hard hit of cocaine with a massive dose of caffeine and sugar. They maintained the dopamine response using a socially acceptable stimulant. They traded a high-regulation narcotic for a low-regulation commodity without losing a single customer. But how do you protect a secret formula when the main ingredient is a controlled substance? You build a bilateral monopoly with the federal government. This is the Stepan secret. Coca-Cola is the only U.S. firm legally allowed to import coca leaves. They are processed by the Stepan Company in New Jersey under DEA supervision. Stepan extracts the cocaine for medicine and sends the decocainized extract to Coke. This is a regulatory moat. Even if you copy the taste, you cannot legally source the leaf. Coca-Cola has architected a legal exception that makes true competition physically impossible. The secret isn't a recipe, it's a sovereign exception. With the chemistry secured, they re-architected the financials. Coca-Cola is a ghost manufacturer. They only make the syrup, the high-margin IP. They sell that IP to bottling partners who take on the dirty work, the heavy trucks, expensive factories, and the low-margin labor of 700,000 people. By offloading the physical infrastructure, they achieve unmatched return on assets. They own the brain, while their partners own the muscle and all the physical risk. Finally, they scrubbed the narcotic legacy through identity inversion. How did a pharmaceutical stimulant become the symbol of Christmas? Emotional saturation. They associated the chemical buzz with Santa Claus and the American dream. They moved the product from the pharmacy to the picnic. They used happiness as a cognitive shield. By drowning the narcotic past in wholesome content, they made the product socially bulletproof and the legacy invisible. The industry's greatest heist was turning the stimulant hit into a public mandate. The coffee break wasn't a workers' rights victory, it was a productivity hack. By embedding a 15-minute stimulant window into the labor contract, the industry ensured 100% market penetration, a scheduled requirement. In 2026, this has evolved into biohacking. Stimulants are no longer a treat. They are survival infrastructure for the 24/7 digital grind. But in 2026, the secret formula isn't the problem, it's the solvent. We are witnessing water piracy, turning local aquifers into brand equity. In regions like Chiapas, Mexico, they've been accused of depleting aquifers, leaving locals with easier access to Coke than clean water. Water arbitrage. By architecting a system where the product is 90% local water, they have turned a public resource into a private, high-margin commodity hedge. As of early 2026, they are re-engineering the portfolio to avoid global sugar taxes. They are trading sugar dependency for functional energy. By acquiring Costa and Topo Chico, they ensure that even if you quit sugar, you are still running on the Coca-Cola operating system. They own the liquid real estate of your stomach. The strategic verdict is clear. Coca-Cola survived because it was the first to master hazardous asset migration. They traded a drug for a commodity and kept the banks open. So the question for every entrepreneur is this: are you selling a product that solves a problem, or have you architected a chemical subscription that your customers can't cancel? This has been a Learning BizCraft masterclass on the hidden architecture of the Coca-Cola empire. Master the process, own the results. I'm Learning BizCraft. Subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden strategies that drive the world's most dominant brands. Join the craft, and we'll see you in the next strategic teardown.